What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Skinner Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to leave a like and that subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 300 subscribers, and today I will be simulating the Cleveland Browns versus the Washington Commanders. Both of these clubs are 2-2 on the season, so it's going to be interesting to see how this thing plays out, but, yeah. If you are a Browns or Commanders fan, let me know in the chat or in the comments down below who you got winning this game and your score prediction. And without further ado, we're gonna jump right into upgrading some guys, and then looking at the rankings, and then from there, we're gonna simulate this bitch. So, yeah, let's have some fun. All right, we got some upgrades to do for the Browns. So let's see what we got for these guys. And we got Juan Thornhill, who will be in 79 overall, and we got Mike Hall Jr., who will be in 74 overall. Alright. Perfect. Let's go. Alright. Pretty solid upgrades there for the Browns. Not like superstar level upgrades, but they're pretty solid. Pretty solid. Alright, now let's jump right over to the Commanders. See what we got for these guys. Alright. Let me see. And it doesn't look like the Commanders any upgrades, so we're gonna jump right over to the rankings now, in which the Browns didn't have the number 19 offense league. Meanwhile, the Commanders didn't have the number 2 offense league. Defensively, the Browns didn't have the number 21 defensive league. Meanwhile, the Commanders have the number 4 on defensive league. So the Commanders are slightly better than the Browns on paper, but looking at the ratings, I think that the Commanders may have had it in the bag. Like, they're an 85 overall team compared to like a 79 overall team. So yeah, I'm going for the Browns here, but yeah. Alrighty, let's have some fun. Oh boy.
Today, from Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders taking on Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports, always proud to bring you the National Football League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, you talk about this Commanders team coming into play here today. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the Browns here, they come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And they looked awfully good last week and came away with a 2-touchdown victory. They did have a few reasons for concern defensively, but all in all, they'll take a repeat here if they could get it.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And after 2 consecutive seasons where he played just 12 games combined, they're hoping that this is a year where Watson finally shows that he's worthy of that massive contract they received back in 2022. Not that long ago, we were talking about him as one of the top quarterbacks in the league. And if he gets back on track, this team can make some serious noise as the year unfolds.
And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even, but it's second down. Watson's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
During the offseason, the Browns talked about becoming more explosive on offense, and they acquired Judy from Denver this offseason in hopes that he could be a major asset to their passing game. And here he is making his presence felt as he picks up a new set of downs for this offense.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a 2nd and 2. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 17 carries, 93 yards.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st down, Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Make it 2 weeks in a row now. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot. A fumble recovered last week, and now 2 in a row.
Reminds me a little bit of an old teammate of mine. We used to call him the Vulture because he would swoop in and clean up after the play was made. But boy, we said it with a lot of affection because he made a lot of game-changing plays by getting to the football that had been knocked loose.
What was your nickname, by the way?
Can you go get me some water, guy, please? The rest of us are playing.
Right. Too humble. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. To throw is Daniels. Fighting through, and he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's Tressway now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Watson's throw complete there to Moore. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. This is the tight end, Njoku. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Hopkins' kick is good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Well, this defense for the Browns, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Daniels looking to throw. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down at 7. Draw play. It's Eckler. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Once more, here's Eckler. And just shutting him off there. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First down throw for Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Daniels. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. Now Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. De'Ami Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A give running right is Chubb. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. On 4th down, Corey Bojorquez gets set to punt for Cleveland. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. To the air goes Daniels. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker Jordan Hicks. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this 1st quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the 1st fumble recovery, they were eager to get a 2nd one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a 2nd option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 10 yards there, good for Washington, 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Daniels. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Running on first down, Eckler. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 75. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Watson. And Watson has enough for the first down yardage as he slides to the turf. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. That's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now Watson. A quick throw there is incomplete. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down.
That pattern and scheme was well defensed on 3rd down. He tried to just sprint from one side of the field to the other, and they got it to him quickly. But no chance at yards after the catch there, and they stop him short.
Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Hopkins' kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Now, the offense, they had really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And this is up and good. It brings him within a point now. It's 14-13. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Here's Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
And we both know there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Alex.
Third and 12. Operating from the gun. Daniels. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 was not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Watson. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw, Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Watson on 1st down. Completes it right side to Cooper. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. To throw is Watson. Stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. He got it stripped. You can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. Now it's Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 17-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ford. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They'll run with Chubb. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Watson. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So they will decline that penalty, and that's going to force a 4th and goal. Hopkins' kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. From the 31, here's the 2nd down at 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels on the screen. This is Eckler. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Daniels. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Daniels. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Daniels now to throw on 1st down. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that it'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st down, here's Daniels to throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Wide open receiver complete. Driving for the goal line, but he's marked down short. And with no timeouts, no chance to get the field goal unit out there. And frustration going to set in as that is going to be how this first half will come to a close.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it's Deshaun Watson who is the star of the first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
There's a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Eckler now between the tackles. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels completes to Zacchaeus. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And when talking about the league's most dominant defenders, Garrett's name always is one of the first ones to come up, and for good reason. He's the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, and he has his sights set on another big campaign.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. On the give, this is Eckler. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To throw is Daniels. And that will be incomplete. Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Bullock's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They go up the middle with Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They run again on first down, Chubb, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Watson, looking deep in the direction of Cooper. This is caught inside the 15. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Watson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Looking to throw. Watson. Watson eluding the pressure right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Watson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal from 28 yards out. Hopkins' kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So 2 lead changes already in this 3rd quarter. One side takes the lead with a field goal, the other takes it right back.
And I'm starting to get the feel that it's going to be this way all the way to the end. I hope you feel the same way because in this particular game, these two are evenly matched. Let's see how it turns out.
Washington ready to try again on offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
They'll try the right side with Eckler. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. From the 48-yard line, here's the 2nd and 5. Brown goes in motion left. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Daniels. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 1st NFL reception goes for 6. And the Commanders have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Can you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the lead is up to 5. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. To throw on second is Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Watson now to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Watson shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. A run for Nick Chubb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 1. Back to throw. Watson working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
Many different ways ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And a loose football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And just as they thought they might be able to take that across and get the lead, a big red zone turnover.
I know that I am defense-centric, and I want to give them a whole lot of credit, but I just can't believe after that drive, in that position, ball security paramount, they turned the ball over. Terrible.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Back now at Commanders Field. 2nd and 11 now. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Cleveland offense making their way out. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. On 1st down, it's Watson. Targeting Moore, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure art. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Watson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Second and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and falls well short of the first. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting this sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
And let me tell you, that wasn't as easy as it looked. Dancing away and moving forward for 6 yards. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
A 1st down throw for Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Draw play, it's Eckler. Ooh, the juke. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 103 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, you know me, partner, I never tell him to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you gotta go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 42-yard line. Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's going to get this inside the 30. To the air goes Daniels. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards there, good for Washington 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Daniels looking to throw. This to McLaurin out on the left side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Daniels. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Jaden Daniels with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Commanders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You've got to now plan for for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Bullock good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And the script really has flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Jamin Davis. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Throwing now is Daniels. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The ball on the 8. Still could get a 1st down technically. 2nd and 7. A handoff. It's Eckler. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Daniels. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Bullock's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this 4th quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point, because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Another opportunity now for the Browns offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Washington on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times. The job one to pick up the first down is complete. That was a big third down conversion, but they got to watch the clock. It's starting to become their enemy a bit here in a two-score game.
Which means they have to pick up the pace, right? The tempo has to be upped. And what they do is they tell the quarterback in his helmet, hey, listen, when we pick up the first down here, tell everyone we're going. We're moving now to 2-minute offensive phase, and everyone on the bench area, they're waving them along too. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
On first down, Watson. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now Watson. That's caught left side by Judy. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Watson. Open man, that's Cooper. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 40. And in a two-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. Flushed out right. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. To throw is Watson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And bulldozing his way through. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie quarter. And with good reason, as you saw there.
It only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here is third down and 4. Play action, now it's Daniels. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Olamide Zaccheaus, 33 yards. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cleveland geared up to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And Chubb going to push forward and pick up the Browns' first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now it's Watson. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. And the Washington offense heading out. CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime, and now is leaving here, knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Washington, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Browns, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
Alright, here are the stats. So, Deshaun Watson went 28 for 40 with 315 passing yards, no touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was from 46 yards. Just your normal Deshaun Watson numbers for the Browns. But Jaden Daniels went 26 for 34 with 287 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. And his longest pass of the day was from 39 yards. Jaden Daniels had 9 carries for 59 yards and a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 17 yards. And Austin Eckler had 21 carries for 121 yards, a touchdown, and his longest run of the day was from 22 yards. Luke McCaffrey had 1 catch for 39 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 39 yards. Olamide Zacchaeus had 6 catches for 77 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 33 yards. And De'Ami Brown, what's with all these crazy names? De'Ami Brown had 2 catches for 30 yards and a touchdown, and his longest catch of the day was from 23 yards. And for blocking, Wyatt Teller allowed a sack, Ricky Stromberg allowed 2 sacks, James Hudson III allowed a sack, Jack Conklin allowed a sack, Andrew Wiley allowed 2 sacks, DeWan Johnson, I said that name completely wrong. Dwan Jones allowed 2 sacks, but it looks like he's injured. But so we'll see if he's okay. But Joel Bitonio allowed a sack. So we got a lot of sacks covered here. Frankie Louvu had 2 sacks. Miles Garrett had 2 sacks. Daquan Jones had 2 sacks. And Derek Forrest had a sack. Taekwon Lewis had a sack. Dorrance Armstrong had a sack. Daron Payne had a sack. And Jonathan Taylor, another name I screwed up. Jonathan Allen had a sack. So the Commanders, we're putting on a clinic. Like, a lot of these guys were picking up the sacks today. But now for kicking, Dustin Hopkins made 4 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 44 yards. And Randy Bullock had made 2 field goals, and his longest field goal was from 46 yards. And now for punting, Tress Way had 3 punts for 118 yards, and his longest punt of the day was from 42 yards. And Corey Bojorquez had 1 punt for 53 yards. And for kick returns, Noah Igbenogene had 5 returns for 111 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 23 yards. And Jerome Ford had 6 returns for 128 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 22 yards. And for punt returns, Noah Igbenogene had 1 return for 14 yards, and Jerome Ford had 2 returns for 8 yards, and his longest return of the day was from 5 yards. And that is pretty much all the stats from this game, as the Commanders pick up a statement win, walloping the Cleveland Browns 41-19. And a big time win for the Commanders, as from what I've heard, they're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles in their next game, which is going to be a phenomenal game. I'm really excited about that one. But yeah. Okay. Now, let's advance, and pretty much this is going to be all the Madden simulations from today, but there will be more next Sunday, so, yeah. But, wait, I don't think there were any upgrades for the Browns, but, yeah. We're going to jump right over to the Commanders now. Oh, wait, no, we're already on the Commanders, duh. So now we're going to jump over to the Browns. There we go. I really don't have any brain cells right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And it doesn't look like the Browns got any upgrades. So the Browns just losing in Browns fashion. As the next game that I'll be simulating, which will be next Sunday, will be the Indianapolis Colts versus the Jacksonville Jaguars, in which the Colts are 2-2 and the Jaguars are 3-1. So that's gonna be an interesting game. Pretty stoked about that one. But yeah, that will pretty much be the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you guys made it to the end of this video, make sure you guys smash that like button and hit that subscribe button down below. Like I said, we're on the road to 300 subscribers, so any support would be greatly appreciated. And with that, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and as always, stay awesome.